In this part of the tutorial, we will explain the trade allocation system. Depending on the size of the deposit, each managed account has its own ratio in PAM. Total sum of all ratios under one PAM account is always equal to 100%. Traders' activity results, that's trades, profit and loss, are allocated between managed accounts according to ratio. The client's ratio is calculated as the equity of the client divided by sum of the equity of all clients at settlement. In this case, the ratio is 100%, as there is only one single active client. The ratio is used to determine the allocation of positions, profits, and losses. Let's use an example. To make the example easier to understand, we neglect commissions, performance fees, etc. If the client's ratio is 100% and the manager opens a position of 1 million euros US, the position is fully allocated to the client. With his funds, the client sustains the full amount of the position, participating 100% in its profits or losses. Let's look at another example. The equity for the first client is 60,000 euros. The equity of the second client is 40,000 euros. Accordingly, the ratio for client 1 is 60%. For client 2, it is 40%. If the manager opens a position of 1 million euros, 60% of the position is allocated to client 1, 40% to client 2. If the manager makes a profit of 10,000 euros with this position, 60% goes to client 1 and 40% goes to client 2. What happens when one of the clients decides to block trading on his or her account, or the equity stop loss for the account is triggered? Let's use a previous example. Two clients, one with a ratio of 60%, the other one with a ratio of 40%. The manager opened a position of 1 million euros. 600,000 euros is allocated to client 1, 400,000 euros to client 2. Client 2 deactivates his trading account, his part of the position is closed. Client 1 is left with 600,000 euros and client 1's ratio is changed to 100%. The manager is left with a position of 600,000 euros. In the opposite case, if a client wants to join the manager, then there are three different scenarios. First, if the manager hasn't managed any clients, then the activation is immediate. Second, if manager has already some managed clients and hasn't traded on the current day, then the activation is immediate too. And third, if a manager has managed clients and has traded the same day, then the activation of a new client takes place after the next settlement. At settlement, the ratio for each client is calculated anew. The client then declares his will to join the manager, but it is up to the manager to decide when a client joins the manager.